Good afternoon, everybody. Andrew here, and yeah, guys, today we are here in Burlington, Ontario to check out this abandoned Staples, and it looks pretty freaking awesome. It looks pretty freaking awesome. I haven't seen one of these in the wild before because, yeah, abandoned Staples are not very common. Staples in general is not very common. You maybe get one or two in a region, so yeah. And they usually don't go out of business. They usually stay put indefinitely. So this is kind of an enigma, and I love it. But as you can see, it is going to be transitioned into this ethnic supermarket. So I have no idea what that's all about, but it is currently still an abandoned Staples. So I thought we would take a quick walk around, see what's up, and yeah, this is going to be pretty exciting. This is going to be pretty exciting. Some of you may probably be asking, Andrew, what the fuck is Staples? It is, how would I describe it? A Canadian office retailer. Not like Best Buy. They have some electronics, but it's mostly literal office equipment like printers, desks, chairs, filing cabinets, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it is a very specific store. You just don't walk into a Staples to browse. You go there when you need something office related. So yeah. So let's just stop looking at the front of this property and actually get moving. New location now open. Visit us at 1035 Plains Road East. And yeah, this bad bitch is going to be moving in soon. I don't know when that's happening, but we'll see. We will see. Probably not for a while. We usually don't spend much time in Burlington. As of November 26th, 2025. So this bad bitch has been abandoned for about 8 months now. Pretty cool. But yeah, it has that classic red Staples facade. It is pretty freaking awesome, if I would say so myself. It makes sense why something's moving in, because it's a good sized property, and don't blame them. Kinda sucks. This is awesome, but these abandoned big box stores are not really good for anybody. Yeah, they're covering up all the goddamn label scars with this ethnic supermarket branding. That kind of blows. You can kind of see a label scar there. Barely. I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. And here is the rear of the property. It is part of a larger shopping mall, so it's kind of tricky to tell where Staples ends and something else begins, but we will still take a quick look to see what the hell is up. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen an abandoned Staples. Like I said, they usually stick around. Like the one in Cambridge has been at Smart Centers since before I was born. So that's close to 28 years. So, yeah. Here is the rear, the loading docks. Pretty freaking awesome. Receiving hours. Please turn off truck while unloading, blah, 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 blah. Staples. Goddamn, this is sick as hell. Yeah, like I said, this is one of those very niche stores. You don't walk into a Staples unless you need some specific office equipment. I forgot to mention up front, but one of their biggest things is printer ink. Also, they do photocopying as well. They also print stuff off, like banners, all that, because they have some industrial printing equipment in-house. But yeah. Yeah, this transition must be in the very early stages because it looks like there's nothing going on. Normally, during these kind of things, you see the big bins out front, a bunch of equipment, all that kind of shit, but yeah, they probably just signed the lease and they're waiting to begin the process of doing stuff. The process of doing stuff. Yeah, you can see a faint label scar. The red facade is not really ideal for that in the first place, but then them covering up all that with the signage here. Yeah. And all the windows are obstructed. That kind of blows. Can we even see anything inside? Oh yes, the fuck you can! That is incredible! That is incredible. I barely saw anything, but yeah. Yeah, this is really cool. I don't know what this was. It kind of shares the old Staples facade, but maybe they just built the plaza around the whole aesthetic, because that's pretty common. Man, hard to tell. Hard to tell. Whatever it is, it's abandoned too. And even though it's not Staples, abandoned things are kind of my jurisdiction. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The Mandarin. Oh, I haven't been to the Mandarin in a minute. It is hella expensive, so well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm positive that was not Staples. Wait, was it Michael's actually? Because there's Michael's signage up there. I don't know, possibly. But Michael's has its very distinct look. But like I said, sometimes plazas build the whole thing around their major anchor, so... Ooh, Nova bus. So, it's not unheard of. The design symmetry is very important to some of these plazas. Brantview Plaza. Yeah, this place looks like it's hurting. The Mandarin, whatever the hell that is, 2 abandoned anchors. Is this ethnic supermarket moving into the old, what I'm assuming was Michael's? Maybe it isn't Michael's, maybe Michael's is somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of interesting though. It's kind of interesting. But, yeah guys. Well, I've been rambling for about 13 minutes, so I guess this is probably a good time to end this video off. So, I guess, if you like what you saw, please consider joining the Empire by liking and subscribing. If you absolutely fucking hated it, there's a button down there for you too. And my friends, like always, live life to the absolute fullest. And goodbye, you glorious motherfuckers.